don't know about y'all, but the only reason I am still a teacher is because of my daughter. The only reason I am still a teacher is because I have to be there for my child when she goes to the school system up until high school. I will be in the same building as her. I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. I need to know the teacher. I need to know what they're learning. I need to know what kind of kids are in there. I need to see. I need to be able to leave and go down there and take a peekaboo. I need to be able to jump up, jump in, jump out. And that's on period. I don't care. I need to be able to pick my child up out of the classroom if I see us in disarray and be like, come with me. You're coming to my class. Tell the teacher that you'll be back in 20 minutes. No, you need a break. I need to be able to give my child the break that she needs because y'all know me. Y'all know I'm the person who's been ranting and raving about how all these kids being in one classroom do not work and how it's traumatic for the kids, how it's bad for the teacher, how the kids are not learning. The only reason my daughter is not being homeschooled is because I am a teacher that needs to have the money to pay for her life. Okay? So therefore, she has to be with me. I'm going to take her out of the classroom. I'm going to sit her into my classroom and I'm going to tell her, here, read this, write this, practice this. That's what I'm gonna do. That's just me as a teacher because I refuse to let my kid fail. While I'm in the same school building as you, absolutely not. And I know people are like, oh, well, they got homework, they got homework. These kids are exhausted by the time they get home. You're exhausted by the time you get home. Nah, we gonna do homework eventually, but first I want you to get home. I want you to relax. I want you to play or sleep or whatever it is you want to do. I want to be able to cook dinner, and then we'll do homework for no more than 5 minutes. If homework is more than 5 minutes, it's just not going to get fully done. We're gonna do it in my classroom in the morning when we wake up. Whatever the case is, I'm gonna talk to the teacher because these kids need breaks. They don't get it at school. All day they hear yelling and screaming and loudness, and I'm gonna be the one to tell my daughter, here, sit here and be quiet. Enjoy the quiet. Embrace the silent. And like y'all be dropping y'all kids off to preschool, first grade, and kindergarten and wondering why they acting so bad. Well, dang, they just went into an environment that was, soft and kind and nice and quiet and structured. And they got thrown in the jungle. And now they cutting up with the jungle kids. Y'all remember the Recess, the cartoon, and how the kindergartners used to be running wild and rapping and stuff? That's exactly what school is like, but every grade. Every grade. Every grade. Like, no. I refuse to let my kid get left behind. As a teacher, I just can't. And there's already a trope that says that like teachers have the worst kids because they spend all their time with everybody else's kids. That by the time they get home, they don't have any time to discipline or work with their kids. I refuse. The teacher, principal, everybody just gonna have to see me because I'm gonna go down during my prep, during my lunch, and I'm gonna take my kid out. And I'm gonna give her the break that she needs. And I'm gonna have a little bean bag in my classroom. Go over there, sit down, color, do this math work, do this in quietness, and in a room that doesn't have bright freaking lights. No, I know too much. I know too much. I refuse. I refuse to let any of my family members who are in the same school system as me fail from lack of trying. Mm-mm. Because I already know I'm in here with the kids, with the IEPs, the three, with everybody. Janet, everybody is in here in this one big mixing pot, and we all look miserable sometimes, most times, and we all trying to get past lesson one and actually get it through their brain so that they can comprehend. I'm not doing that to my kid. If I gotta stay in public schools just so I can pay my bills, I'm not doing that to my kid. I don't even want her in here. I don't want her in the system whatsoever. But if I gotta work within the system, then we gotta work within the system. And if you're a teacher who has a child inside of the school building, do the same thing. Go check on your kid, watch them through the window, look what kind of teacher they got, look what kind of students are in the classroom with them. Because at this point now you have to worry about what kind of kids are in there. It's not that the teacher is mean. It's not that the teacher can't teach. It's the fact that they're being interrupted, disrupted, and now they can't even get through. You got to look at the lessons that are given them. Like if your child is above the lesson that the teacher is giving them, start giving them harder work yourself. Hey, you come here. This is what we're going to do. This is how you do it. You got 20 minutes in here with me, 30 minutes in here with me. I don't care what they say. Oh, this is the we going to teach our kids comprehension. We have to teach our kids how to do the math and the reading and the science and the social studies. We have to teach our kids how to do the think pieces and how to do, the reading. Nowadays we have to teach the upper echelon. We have to meet them where they are and then get them pushed forward, because if you are a kid who was excellent and there's no advanced classes, baby, I'm not sitting them in gen ed with everyone else to sit in soup. No. No. And y'all shouldn't either. Y'all should not either. And this is why we say the parents don't care. This is why we say the parents, I'm at the point now where it's not that the parents don't care, it's that the parents don't know. The parents do not know that school is not the same as it used to be when they were kids. And we all have this strange mentality that, oh, we remember what school was like. No, school is not like this no more. That school is dead. The school that is happening now is sending their kids so farther into the deep end that when they get to high school, they're just looking around like, what happened? No, no, no. And we're so busy with work. If I had a regular 9 to 5 that wasn't school, I already know it would be hard for me to come home and make sure that my kid did homework and make sure that she's on par and this and that and third. And it's already hard enough to try to get the parent teacher conference. Like, I'm trying to pay bills and eat food and live with no help, no assistance type thing. It's already hard enough to do that. Now I got to do extra work because the school cannot do the work that they need to do because of how it's ran, because of the system. I give the parents just a little bit of slack, just a little bit, because when summer and break come, you want your kid to have that break, but I also need y'all to work with your kids. I need y'all to make them read. I'm judging. I don't care. I'm judging. You have your kid on the TV for 27 hours, no nap time, no sleep time, no bath time, no regular, no routine, no nothing. I'm judging. Because that's exactly what they need. That's what curves the behavior issues. It's not even just the fact that they're overstimulated and going through trauma at school. It's the fact that they have no routine whatsoever at home. There is no discipline. And when we say discipline, it does not mean that you have to beat your kid from, sun up to sundown. It means there's no discipline. There's no consequences. There's no structure. Your house has no structure. So when they come to school and we try to give them structure, they like, what is this? What is this? I'm going to give my child structure. So by the time they get to school, they already know how to time manage, how to organize, they're going to know structure. And also, while we on the topic, we need to go back to regular clocks. Because every now and again, I forget what it's like to read a regular clock. Because I'm so used to having a digital everything. And if you don't have an individual digital clock somewhere in the school for the kids to learn how to read time, what are we doing? We need the original clocks. We need the digital clocks. We need them in the classroom. We need timers in the classroom. We need containers in the classroom so that it's organized. You need helpers in the classroom. You need assigned seats in the classroom. You need structure. As much as they need freedom, they need structure. They need to learn it now, because it does help when you're an adult. I don't care what anybody says. Time management helps so much. Like, I just came on here to say that as much as I sit here in this school and I see the issues, and I've seen issues in other schools, I can't be that parent. I can't be that parent with the bad-tailed children who's out here wilding because I gave all my all to, other people's kids. No. As a teacher, you have the unique ability to have your students with you, to have your kids with you, to have your child around you, and I'm going to take them out of class every time. Every time. The teacher can be mad at me if they want to. I'm going to tell them, like, hey, we can record the lesson or whatever. But here, this is too much. This is too much. What you mean that half the class is an IEP? And y'all can't get nothing done without screaming, hollering, and like, no, you ain't got no helpers. No, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to take my daughter with me. I'll bring her back later. Y'all ain't got no nap time? No, come here. You take a nap. It's no snack time. Come here. Eat this food. Y'all ain't got no recess because the class was bad? No, baby, come over here, do 10 jumping jacks. You gonna do some movement, because absolutely not. Y'all not about to developmentally stunt my child because all the other kids around her acting a plum fuck fool? No. I'm one of those parents that's gonna fight for mine. So therefore, me and my daughter gonna be together for a very long time, up until high school. And I might even switch over to high school after this if this don't work. So, I got to see her through to the end. Because no, ma'am.